Hello, everybody. Faithful Love here. I hope all is well. You guys are doing great. I'm here to do 10-minute reading for Virgo. This would be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or wherever you have a placement at in Virgo. This reading may apply to you. Okay. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get started with the prayer and then get going with the reading. For those who are new to my channel, thank you guys for coming out to my channel. Please make sure you guys are liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel, and commenting as well. And for those who are my returning customers, thank you guys so much for returning to my page. I really appreciate you guys so much. Please make sure you guys are hitting that like button when you come on and sharing the broadcast as well. And make sure you guys are still subscribed to the channel, because I'm noticing that a lot of them are falling off. So if you didn't unsubscribe yourself, please just make sure that you are subscribed. And I'll be greatly appreciative of you guys subscribing back to the channel. So this reading will be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, wherever you have any placements at in Venus. And Virgo. And it'll just be for 10 minutes. If I pull, I'll set the timer for 10 minutes. And if I'm still reading the cards, I will continue to read the cards as well. What else? If you guys would like to donate or get a personal reading or anything like that, everything is in a description box below. So make sure you guys check that out as well if you wanted to get a read. Dear Lord, thank you for allowing me to be the channeling for my Virgos today. Thank you for allowing me to be the one to bring this message to them. Please make this reading is clear, precise, positive, and only your lifting, worthy messages come through these cards. Lord, please make our hearts your home, and please make your presence here in this reading. And please continue to walk with us on this journey, Lord. And please remove any negative energy away from this reading. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Amen. All right. So the cards that I'm going to be using today, you guys, for my 10-minute reading, I'll pull a couple of chakra energy cards for us. And I will be using my African American tarot deck. Okay? Give me 1 second. That's like me telling you HVAC projects and a couple of plumbers will redo your home for free. But buy the materials and get someone to for this. I spent the last week looking over your all right. So with the both of these decks are my new decks, so I just got them in. So I will be reading from the passages that come with them. Okay. Alexa, please play meditation music, please. Some of you guys need to make a decision. 333. Or maybe in a tough spot making one. All right, you guys. So with the chakra healing cards, you guys, this messages are just helping us heal. They're healing words for the body, mind, and soul. So it'll come. It's like messages, it's like affirmations on these cards that we will choose. Okay. So give me a second. Let me get the timer going. Yes, they're like healing affirmations in this message for my Virgos, you guys. I don't know if I put the beginning of the message up right, so I will fix that. I know I was trying to fix my camera and it was different. It came up blank, so I'll go back and fix that. Okay. But yes, with the chakra energy healing cards, you guys, they're pretty small deck of cards that I'll choose a couple of them. Usually some of them will indicate, like if it's a clear card and it has nothing on it, that means the chakra needs to be healed. And if it has words on it, I'll read from the description of the words from the book to let you know what that card means, okay? I hope you guys are out enjoying yourself. See, it'll be a clear card like that, and that'll tell me the chakra that needs to be healed, or it means that it's blocked, or it could be, healed or blocked. You will take it as it resonates with you. But usually a blank card means it's something that you need to focus on. Spirit, what messages, what chakra healing energy cards will we need for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? That's one. And I have two of these decks, okay? So I'll shuffle from each one. Spirit, what other message do you have for my Virgos? Okay, what other message? Okay. So the three cards that we got were the secondary chakra, which is yang. And then we have the first chakra, which is your root chakra. And then we have the seventh chakra, which is your crown chakra. So basically, I'll read the description of all three of them, and then I'll pull a couple tarot cards as well for us. So this one was number 87. This one is, it says, I love and respect the sky as my spiritual father. So some of you guys could be dealing with love aspect of as just trying to understand and figure out what it is that you who will be that you would maybe, I guess, guide yourself in a loving, respectful way is through spirit, father, the father. Our it says, as our spirit father, the sky gives us the space to develop our being. It gives us light so that we can orient ourselves on our path and not get lost. When you pay attention to its teaching, it can help you be proud of yourself and stand up for yourself in the healthiest sense. It can show you how you can creatively participate in the development of creations and become more conscious in the process. Stand firmly rooted in the earth, secure and nourished. Observe the firmament above you and its infinite dimensions. Father Sky offers you so much space and so many possibilities of growing. If this affirmation comes to you, it may be important to heal the injuries from your relationships with your physical father through the encounterment with your spiritual father, the great God. Okay. So this message is just basically just telling you that you may need to um it may be important for you to heal the injuries from your relationships with your physical father or through the encounters with your spiritual father, the great God. So just maybe just tapping in and just reminding yourself of whoever, healing yourself with who he is as an individual, or your physical father, someone maybe could be a father figure to you. All right, the next one is the first chakra, which is number 34, which it states, I harmoniously live within the natural order of the creation, meaning that you do things in an orderly fashion, in a divine order. It says cautious devotions to the natural order and inside and outside, nurturing the growth of your soul. No matter what you do within this framework, it will make you and all of those involved happy. This is the secret of the spiritual master in the arts of living. Surrender to the flow of life. Wait to see where it carries you, and then seize the opportunity that offers themselves to you there. Don't cling to anything that remains behind you. That remains behind you, and when you flow, don't cling to anything that remains behind you when the flow of life carries you further. You cannot lose what truly belongs to you. You are it. If you surrender to the natural order, sleep disorder, menstrual problems of women, many circulatory imbalances and disorder produced by faulty hormonal regulations will improve or go away. Basic trust, love, and friendship in true home and the fulfillment of your calling will also become easier for you to achieve. So, with this message here, it just states that I am harmoniously living within the natural order of the creation. Just letting go of things. If you surrender to the natural order, basically in sleep disorders, menstrual problems in women, many circulatory imbalances and disorders produced by faulty hormonal regulations will improve or go away. Okay, and basic trust and love and friends and true homes and the fulfillment of your calling will also become easier for you to achieve. So it's something that you guys just need to you guys just want things to just be harmoniously in nature, in like in a creative order. Like you just want things to just be more divinely, is what I'm getting from this message here. It says you just need to just make a conscious devotion to the natural order, on the inside and the outside, nourishing the growth of your soul. So no matter what you do within this frame, it will make you and all of those involved happy. So just make sure you just heal you on the inside and heal on the outside, and just do things harmoniously, but live within the natural order of the creation of your soul. So the next card we got is the seventh chakra, which is, it says, my thoughts and feelings and actions are increasingly oriented upon the unifying force of the creator. So I'm thinking the messages that I'm getting for my Virgos is that you guys need to just tap into your more spiritual side, and just focus on healing your energy, and just connecting with spirit. Like maybe just take yourself away from certain things, like just block yourself away from certain things and move in the direction of just staying connected and firmly connected to the divine creation. So the next one states that the meaning of this card, it says, the more you live from the perspective of the unity of the creation, the more healing and fulfilling will come to you, and will radiate from you, and to radiate from you to others. If you are not able to act accordingly to this perspective as the creator force for guidance and acts in oracle, if you do the exercises from Chakra Affirmation 63 on a regular basis, you will create unity and oneness within you and around you. Be diplomatic, negotiate, and mediate. Try to find the common denominators and oppose standpoints and interests, and give everyone a chance on the other side, on the inside and the outside. Okay? So just try not to just make sure you give people a chance in explaining themselves. Just don't just blow them off and just listen to them. But your thoughts, it says your thoughts and feelings and action are increasingly oriented upon the undefined force of the creator. So just practice this. It says my actions lovingly supports the development of everyone involved. If what you do is for the greater good of everything being involved, and every being involved, then you are automatically doing your best in the holistic sense of thereby turning the wheel of the creative forces into concrete reality. There is a simple exercise for the chakra affirmation. Imagine that you and everyone else involved in a specific situation are the limbs of organs on one body. Now assume the role of the brain and manage the task that you have in such a way that no part of your entire organisms can come to harm, and that the health of all of the areas of your being is supported as much as possible in a holistical sense. From the spiritual perspective, all beings are members of one single great body in the body of God. So basically, just act as so. Say, for instance, if you're taking yourself and you're the brain of the body. In order for the brain to operate, you need to have control over all other aspects, parts, limbs of your body. Um, or your heart. You're doing things from the heart, and just focusing on just healing and controlling that one organ that you're in control of. So from what I'm seeing, you guys, this is the root chakra. The root chakra usually represents, give me 1 second. It's at the base of your spine. And it's usually your stability, your foundation, your the most important part of the chakra system. So when it's blocked or maybe just a little unbalanced, it's hard for you to focus on. It's kind of like the fight or flight energy within your body. You guys just don't want things to you want things to just be right. You don't want to have to waste your time on certain things. You guys are looking for healing in all aspects of your body. The root chakra is the base of it's the first chakra radiant downward out of the premium towards the earth. Um, it functions survival and self preservation in the broadest sense. Preservation of the species, structure, grounding, dealing with material, contrasting, fight or flight, sexual vitality, capacity for work, basic trust, abilities to withstand strain, source of vital strength, and the entire organism of the energy system, which is will, energies for short-term activities related to organs and organs functions, everything solid in the body, bones, blood, formation, cells, renewal, teeth, adrenaline glands, your butt, your legs, vitals of blood, like that it just represents that part of your body. So it's just basically kind of like that base, what I was stating before, like that base chakra that's like that radiates those things that I just spoke of. Okay. So it's kind of like your ability to withstand or stand strong in a situation, your ability to either fight or just flight in a situation, just dealing with material contrasted thing, grounding yourself, your structure of everything just functions. It's just about survival. Okay. All right. So basically, just focus on healing that part of yourself, Virgos. Okay. So let's pull a couple of the African tarot and see what it is this spirit has for us. Okay. So I'll ask a few questions for us. Okay. Spirit, please bless these cards. So the first question I will ask for my Virgos is Spirit, to see what card it is that he pulls for us. And kind of go off of that. Spirit, your trustworthy messages come through these cards. Here you guys go at the bottom of the deck, Queen of Pentacles. So you guys kind of like the High Priestess, just nurturing and loving on yourself. If something is burdening you and you guys are just kind of just working hard and carrying on the road, if something is just heavy and it's something that you're holding on real tight to. Okay, so the first question, this could involve family. All right, it says, what is my most important spiritual learning theme for this day, this week, this month, and this year? You guys got the Moon card. So what energies, which of my energy organs, chakras, should I work especially intensely today? Passion, whatever involves passion, which is your sacral chakra. What is basically the biggest block standing in the way of my self-realization? What is basically the biggest block standing in the way of my self-realization? You have 3 cards for that. So the first question was, what is my most important spiritual learning thing for this day? Or this is just basically what you're learning. And you guys pulled the Moon card. And the Moon card represents introspection. So the reason you are like spiritually learning, you're learning things. This is just like you're using your introspection, your sixth sense, prophetic dreams, imagination. Spirit is wanting you to focus on introspection in situations. Focus on creating and using your sixth sense. Listen to your dreams and your imaginations, things that you be thinking that comes to mind. Okay? And focus on that. That's the most important spiritual learning theme that you need to focus on is introspection and the sixth sense, your imagination, dreams, and your prophetic, dreams, self-deception, just deceiving yourself. The shadow side of this is illusions, like focus on things that like illusions that are dark or that are like not clear to you. Notice when things are non-existing and not happening. Learn that from a spiritual thing. Okay. So the next question that I asked was, which of my energy organs, chakras should you work on especially intensely for this month, this week, this day, this year? And you got the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands usually represents teamwork, collaboration, like just working on the things that help you to collab with other people, which is agreement, harmony, peace. Um, Work on that energy. These are like your secondary chakra. Just love and the respect of the spiritual things that you've learned, doing things lovingly in agreements, like just focusing on the prosperity of just having an agreement with other people, having harmony and peace in situations. So the sacral chakra would be like your creative, what makes you happy, what makes you joyful, what makes things um, lovable to you. So focus on working on that sacral chakra, okay, which is your second chakra. So it's your second chakra. So it's joy in life, directly flowing, unreflective emotions, physically and counter-essential in general. You know, just distributing life forces and extinctive perspection, flexibility in relationships of the body, which is pleasure, creativity, and optimism, energy of a large term activities. So just being like, a lot of you guys could be having like skin issues, and it has to do with what you absorb and substance that you put in it, that you put into your body. So watch that. Just watch what it is that you put into your body, substances that you put into your body, Virgo. Just focus on, you know, just being happy and loving and not so stressed to the point where you feel like you need to, it's something that's blocking that. Like the main chakra that's blocked is just being loving, happy, and you just guys just want happiness in your life and joyness in your life. You want to be able to have agreements, you want to be able to have, you know, conversations that they're not, that you want to be, you want them to be passionate, you want to be able to work on a team. You want these things. These are the organs that you need to work on. These are the energies, the chakras that you need to work on in that field. um these are like intense chakras that you need to work on, okay? And that's just being happy and being loving and respectful in situations, okay? And you getting that in return. The next message that I asked was, it says, what is basically the biggest block standing in the way of your self-realization for this month, this year, this week, this day? And the first card you got is the King of Wands, and then you got the Four of Pentacles, and then you got the Empress. Okay, so with the King of Wands, he represents he represents authority, respect for a traditions, authority, recognizing but not imposed. Okay, so what's blocking this is that maybe it's someone around you that's like imposing their authority, or you know, you recognizing it, and it's not respectful. So you may hold back, and hold on tight to, you know, being very nurturing and loving as the Empress would, and it's blocking it could be blocking your intuition, or just your natural loving ability, because of this nature, this energy that's there, that's around you. um you want someone to be respectful. This is someone that needs to be a respectful person of law, honesty and loyalty, that could be coming across here. because what's blocking it is just having a respect for the tradition. Someone is not having respect for the tradition of what you believe, and a respect of what of the law of what it is that you have here. It's a block there because of that. Then we got the Four of Pentacles, which is accumulation, saving, thrift, greed, selfishness, stinginess, holding back, just being selfish, and someone being greedy and just holding back. Spirit, please clarify the Four of Pentacles. Please clarify the Four of Pentacles for my Virgos. Okay. And you guys pulled the Lover cards, clarifying that. Which is the Lover's card. Could be a lover. Someone that you have a friendship with, or you want that. But there's greed and stinginess there, and people just holding back and just, just not wanting to help or focus, or just being greedy and not accumulating. Things are not accumulating between you two. But you this is definitely someone that you're in love with. It could be a Gemini. This is the Gemini's card. Lovers, which states that attraction of opposites, spiritual integrity, inner balance. You guys need inner balance, examination of moral tests, deep love and friendship. On the shadow side, it could be impossible, sentimental, romantic illusions, failed tests, inability to choose. Things is just not working. Spirit, please clarify the Lovers. Please clarify the Lovers. Why is the Lovers card here? This is what's blocking. This is what's blocking. And standing in the way of self-realization. That's what's blocking and standing in the way of that. Be mindful of that. And you guys got the Knight, which is the Hare, which is brilliant person, great order, seducer, approaching invitation, persuasion. So just be careful with that. Like someone just trying to persuade you or persuade a situation that involves love and friends and people being greedy and holding back. So now we got the Empress card. Let's go ahead and lighten this reading up with the Empress and see what she's talking about. So this is basically the biggest block. So this is a mother. This is fertility and abundance, imagination, creativity, love, and reward. But on the shadow side is envy. It could be envy there. Creative laziness, destructive seduction, mending, and affairs of others. Spirit, please clarify. Empress. There's a Queen of Wands, and she has like this huge snake on her stick. What the fuck? Could be a fire sign that's around you guys. Or you guys just have this passion, this charm, this inner magnetism, friendship, companionships for adventure, elegance, dignity. It's kind of like you guys are like standing in your power. Maybe it's because you're coming off like this to where you're standing in your power in situations. This is elegance, dignity, charm, spiritual of desires, amiability, just magnetism. You guys are just like exuding this energy. Maybe, maybe you guys are exuding this energy, and someone's like not really. They're being persuasive, and this way towards you, and that's what's blocking things. So let's heal this. Let's figure out how can I heal. How can I heal the block mentioned in the last question? How can I heal the block? How can we heal the block? How can we heal, spirit? Ugh. You got the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles usually is ambitious, man, fighter, virtuous person, innovation, practical, intelligent, intuitive, success, businessman. So in order to unblock that, you just might need to just let someone in that is, a businessman, just or someone's coming in that's like a fighter that you want this ambitious fighter, someone that's ambitious, fighter, innovative, practical, intelligence, intuitive, success. You guys want success and intuitiveness around you. So spirit, how can I heal the block that's mentioned, this block? What needs to be healed? How can I heal? Okay, he's saying use these cards. Spirit, how can I heal the block? How can I heal the block? How can I heal the block? Spirit, how can my Virgos heal the block mentioned? Okay. It says, I lovingly, sincerely communicate my feelings to others. So basically, like, just communicate this feeling. Communicate what it is that you're feeling. Communicate it. Don't hold it back. Communicate what it is that you love. Feelings are a part of every person. There is a special energy that makes people capable of even having relationships in the first place. They make it possible for us to learn with each other and from each other to comprehend our sense of community with the world, not only mentally like a computer, but also directly from the soft life supporting belly. Feelings exist so that you can be expressed. The lantern word for them also expresses this: emotions is something that moves outward. If you show others what really moves in you and in a sincere way and without shifting the responsibilities to someone else, you create closeness and human worth. This is the precondition for living with each other in a happy way. Only through this type of honesty will you also receive a clear reaction to your own individual ways of being. This is the only way that closeness, trust, and understanding is possible. So just speaking from your emotions, let them out. Don't hold back. Let things like communicate your feelings to other people. Like, don't hold back your emotions. Do it in a loving and sincerely way. And just understand, like, do it in a way that where you trying to express, don't hold your feelings in, express what it is that you're feeling so you can let that out. And then you got the third chakra, which is what's blocked. Okay. Um which is the third chakra. This is fear. You know, you guys could fear certain things, inability, you know, separation in situations, thinking, intellectual understanding, creating boundaries. The mood for this block energy is saying no, ego functions of the personality, knowledge of self-confidence and feeling of self-worth, contentment of dissatisfaction, projections in the psychological sense. Some of you guys could have digestive system problems right now that's going on. Transformation of mental into a suitable energy, like your metabolism could be, you know, kind of going up and down and fluctuating. Excitability, temperament, like detoxification through elimination, transformation, or encapsulation, liver, stomach, digestive functions of the pancreas, nerve plexus and solar plexus, automatic nerve system, joints, tension, state of musculature. So basically, this is like the center line of your body. The chakra radiates to the front, the third chakra. And this is just power and just having, you know, being able to express your emotions, not having fear, not letting things, you know, being able to say what it is that you want to say and not hold back. And that's what's causing this block here. Usually the King of Pentacles is protection, is someone that's dependable, someone that's very, you know, that's reliable, loyal, you know, be loyal to you and continue to have that fiery energy like the Queen of Wands here, to where she expresses her feelings and she goes after what it is that she wants. And she nurtures things as well, and just using her intuition. The King of Wands is usually the same kind of energy. The king, this is the relationship. You got the King and the Queen of Wands. So you guys are both probably being very dominant and coming towards each other, and but both of you guys have that strong ability. But what Virgo needs to do is just focus on being still staying in control and still expressing their feelings and not letting things hold them back. Okay, be careful of energy that of, you know, of someone just trying to just bewindle you and just give you offers, and it's not coming from a loving standpoint or a respectful standpoint, and someone's just being greedy and just being selfish and stingy and their actions, and not even caring about how you may feel passionately about them. You want to be a team player with someone, but it's kind of hard because it could be illusions, it could be distractions, it could be deception, it could be, you know, just things that are not like it's kind of like secretive, like held out, things that you can't see, to where it causes a lot of conflict. All right, let's get one more. What can basically help me strengthen my intuition? Spirit, what can basically help me what can basically help Virgo strengthen their intuition? Spirit, what can basically help Virgo strengthen their intuition? Oh, okay. Come on. So you got the fifth chakra. You guys got a lot of blank cards here today. And that root chakra keeps coming out. So the fifth chakra is communication. It's communicating and talking. And so in order for you to strengthen your communication, I mean your intuition, you need to communicate. You need to unblock that throat chakra. And the throat chakra is your fifth, it's the fifth chakra. And it's basically, it's in your individuality, the development of personality, just self-expression, inspiration, mental expensiveness, transforming of fear and other opposing emotions into purposeful, constructive actions, practical creativity, communication, charisma, mental abilities, artistic understanding and relating talents, voice gestures and facial expressions, peace of mind, meditative calmness, so just getting into that like taking time, like in before communicating things, just make sure you are clearing that throat chakra, holding that crystal there. The crystals for this throat chakra, this fifth element, it's like a blue color, so you can use any kind of blue stone to clear that chakra. Okay. And then the next message that you got to heal your chakra is number 92. It says, I gladly accept responsibility to the degree that is appropriate for me. Responsibility is very important for the development. With it, we assume the obligations of caring for the well being of those entrusted in us in a relationship. As a result, we become more familiar with our own boundaries. We become more familiar with our own boundaries and learn to go beyond them. We become conscious of our abilities and we can train them. Be very careful not to overburden yourself with the degree of responsibility that you assume. You are not the only person who is good at taking care of things. Even if you would like to be that way in order to be indispensable, loved, and respected. Learn to let go so that you do not harm yourself and give others the possibilities to also learn to bear responsibility. So just basically just bearing, not taking on the whole load, and just, everyone else needs to be responsible just as well as you need to be responsible for actions and things that need to be taken care of. Don't take on the responsibility of everything, because that leaves other people not carrying their fair share or their fair load of things. Okay. Then we got, so that will help heal you, help you use your intuition when you recognize that. So number 89 is the next one, which is your secondary chakra. It says, I happily receive life's creative forces of the sun. It says the energies of the sun have been used for healing since time immortals. Sunbathe and sun healing remedies, such as those invented by the mystic Jacob Lorberry, are important Nordic therapies. On the material side, for an example, the the synthetics of the synthetics of vitamin D is not possible without exposure of direct sunlight. Be aware of everything that the sun provides for life here on Earth. Be aware of the unbelievable amounts of energy that is generously offered every day so that the body of the earth can bear fruit. A good possibility for experiencing this power is using it for your spiritual growth. Is the Sundance ritual or the sunrise meditation. To do the latter exercise before the sun rises, go to a place where you could see the sun for about 15 minutes. Assume a meditation posture that you can stand in for the entire time. Be sure to keep your pelvis in line, keep your spinal column straight, and hold your body's head to a natural, relaxed position, as if the strings at the top of the head are gently pulling it upward towards the sky. Observe the sun until it has risen completely. Then close your eyes and imagine that it's warming, healing strength is being drawn into your body through the solar plexus chakra and distributing evenly. Take the time to enjoy the pleasant warmth and invigorations that the sun energy gives your body. Then place your hands together in front of your heart, bow, and simultaneously bring them to your forehead. When you strengthen your back again, let them lower back to the level of your heart. Now, either speak those words out loud or just think of them. I thank you, Son, for your gifts of invigorating, stimulating strength. I thank you for warmth, fire. Identically in the ancient times, the goddess and gods of the sun were always also responsible for their healing. So you guys may need to take a sunbathe for 15 minutes. And in that 15 minutes, go over the steps that I just mentioned, and that will help you heal your intuition. All right, so the last but not least, it says, this is longer than 10 minutes, you guys. So the structure of the creative forces have organization and healing effects within me, which is number 32. So it says, if you can convince your ego in all levels that it is not really capable of planning your life, controlling your body and your energies, and guarantee your holistical happiness, and instead invite the creative forces to create and maintain the living order of God within you and around you, you can almost effortlessly develop your happiness in the here and now. This is the secret of healing strength of the divine order. Natural order is not a compulsive order behind which fear is concealed. Natural order offers structure in order to fulfill important functions in a effect of individual ways. So, of course, quartz crystal and frankincense and honeysuckle trees will help heal that intuition. So, what I got was, just sunbathing, speaking up, communicating, and letting go and letting spirit guide you in a situation. Okay. Excuse me. All right, you guys. Well, that's all I have, Virgo. I know this is longer than I said it would be. I just feel like all of those messages need to come out and you guys need to heal. So just make sure you guys are focusing on healing your energy and, just getting that sunbathing routine going. Speak and stand your ground. Don't fear things, but when you are speaking them, speak them lovingly and, you know, carefully to other people, just speaking with love. And you should be fine from there. Thank you guys so much. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye bye, you guys.